Hello, everybody. So today I decided that I wanted to speak on a topic that everyone is familiar with. I post videos about it too. And yes, the videos I post, the views, they're not of mine. I just post videos for persons who they don't have Facebook, they don't have Instagram, and they utilize YouTube a lot. So yes, that's the purpose of my contents, being posted on YouTube, to share and to let others be in the know. So to the topic that I want to speak about. So I've spoken about this months ago, and I feel like I just need to come back because it's really, and I lie, it don't sound good and it don't look good, and come on, they're all adults. But let's say, I will say this again, that Lorraine is very obsessed. She's very upset. I mean, it's okay for you to share your opinion, and it's totally fine for you to suggest. But what's not okay is for you to try and bully someone. That's really not okay. So if the way other lady does her charity is not pleasing to you, then that's fine. I'd suggest that you leave it alone, right? If somebody is doing something and it's not pleasing to you, why the hell you go bite up yourself, kill up yourself, go out of your way, run up your blood pressure? For what? Why are you running up your blood pressure? Just because somebody is not doing things your way, or you claim you would have done it better. But yeah, she's obsessed, and I think that it's at the point where she's now being a bully, and a lot of people are fed up. They're fed up with her behavior, and we just think she needs to stop. Honestly, it needs to stop. It needs to stop because she's a big man, and it's not necessary. I really wish her daughter or someone could speak to her. Nobody can force her to stop, but we'll speak to her about what she's doing. It's not right, and it's definitely not kind. And the fact that she does it every day, the fact that she spends hours out of a day just to speak on someone who is out there living their best life, doing things the way they want to do it, then it's not pleasing to you. So everybody are gonna come, if they had a charity, what they would have done. They would have done it this way, they would have done it that way. To me, everyone who come out about charity, I just feel like people who run charity, they make a lot of money off it. I'm not gonna say they're not persons who are very dishonest with money, but my personal belief, I feel like Miss Donna is being very honest with what she does. And if nobody na ball, if nobody na cough or nothing, why should I vomit? That's what I'm saying. No one is coughing. I don't hear any Donna coughing and saying that they're not seeing this or they're not seeing that. But even if them did actually say that, then the lady would have go back in her books, and like she would have checked her records to see what's happening, and then they would have seen their name anyway. Now, a lot of persons who go on, they donate to the program. Why? Because they want their name to be called. Now, look on this. When them name call, what do they get from that? I think that when we're giving, we're supposed to give because we want to do it. We're supposed to give because we're kind, or we're supposed to give because we know what it feels like to not have anything. It's just weird to be giving and expecting your name to be called. Like, what kind of feeling am I get from that? So those are the persons that join with Lorraine. Those are the people who claim that they donated to the program, but what was their purpose of donating? What was the real purpose of donating? To see if the lady was going to steal from them, to see if the lady wasn't going to call their name. What was their real purpose of really donating? And those are the people who, when they do that, they speak against her. Why they speak against her? They have to team up with others because they have nothing else to say, because they're so surprised that she didn't steal from them, or she didn't take anything, or they hear their name. What they do is, a lot of them, they try to rush the process. They try to rush the donating process so that something can go wrong. Because I've listened to a lot of these lives, and if you listen to some of these so-called people who say them donate to program, or they wanted to donate to the program, or they were in process of donating, you would see that what they were doing, it wasn't genuine. It wasn't because they felt sorry, or oh my God, it breaks my heart to see my fellow Jamaican out here suffering. It's not that. It's to see what the outcome is going to be like when they send them money. And these are the people that create a lot of drama, because they branch off from the program and then they start calling out another program to build the drama more. Come on, you guys are big people. Find something different to do with your life. What's your purpose? Find the purpose and live it. Why what after come on social media and make it look so bad? Like there's nothing else in life that we can do other than trying to bring down another female. I not understand, and a lot of the times, like I've said in my previous video that I posted a couple months ago, a lot of us are talking about woman power, women this, they support women, they're all for women. And what they do, sit down on a 4 hours or 3 hours live to do what? To bring down women? And yet still you're going to say that you are very supportive of women. You support any movement that a woman is doing. If you're supportive of a woman and a woman is not doing something the right way, I truly believe that if you said that you're supportive, support her regardless. You don't have to agree with what she's doing, but you still can support her. And this is what a lot of people and a lot of these bloggers, they're lacking. They don't like what you're doing, so they're not going to support you. Or they feel like they could have done it another way, so they're not going to support you. Hell no, I'm going to support you regardless. You don't have to do it my way. I always tell myself that if 6 and 2 is 8, so is 5 plus 3. So there's different ways, different method of doing things, and we still can get the same outcome. So what exactly are we fighting for? Well, really, a bite up with self, boy. Come on, look into herself. Sometimes I watch these lives. I watch Lorraine come on live. The way she push out this extra effort, she do the most just to bring down a woman. And then you're gonna sit on a live and speak of how you support women. No, you guys don't. Don't support women. Don't build women. Try to bring down women. And it's not nice. It's not nice. And it says a lot about you when you're not supportive to another woman. It says a lot. It says that you're either bad mind, you're envious, you're jealous. I think that she's a combination of all. And I know that she said that anyone post her videos and speak bad about her, she's going to do this and she's going to do that. Well, I am giving the go ahead to do that, because this is my personal opinion and I will not change it. This is what I think, my opinion, and I cannot change it. So I just want unity. I just want love. I wish that every morning she would get up and do her devotions like she said she's doing. But when it reaches the point where we're fighting and we are draw down woman, no, it not look good. It not look good. And everyone come out and talk. Once it is that anyone comes out and speak against what she's doing, she's not in agreement with them. She wants to tear them down. People don't must agree with you. And I think you're old enough to know a lot of persons, they don't must agree with you, and we have to learn to agree to disagree. You don't like the way the lady do things, leave her alone. You are obsessed. If you don't like the way she do things, leave her alone. Let her do it that way. It's not you, it's her. So what's the fight about? If you don't like it, you don't left for you trouble Tom, you trouble Harry, anybody at all, you're fine. You just jump on them back. What make? Why so much fight? Every one of us, we have a platform. We can use it wisely. We can use it to do something positive. Well, we have to use it for do something negative. Something negative. I know a lot of persons might not watch her live, but if you sit down and you listen and you watch these lives, you would shake your head. Because if you ever listen to some of the calls, and I'm telling you, these are females calling in, speaking about another female, It's not pretty, it's not nice. I am telling you, it's not cute. It's not cute. And I personally wouldn't ever create a platform to speak on someone for 4 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour every day. Every day must be crazy. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even have so much time on my hand for even say, me I go sit down and talk about somebody every day, so? Every day, so me I go spend 2 hours I talk about you. No, so I say you're important. I saw you relevant. That's how I am bothering you. Well, that's how you are bothering me. For me to be sitting down such long hours talking about you. You must be crazy. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. That's an absolute no-no for me. But as I say, that's obsessions on all levels for them. But not for me. I know that, and looking at it, if you're sharing your opinion, that's fine. If you're sharing your opinion, that's fine, But look at it. I am pretty sure that Miss Donna has people around her who actually don't always agree with the things that she's doing. But they still remain their friend. They still remain her friend, right? They still remain her friends. They still do. They're still her friends. They don't always have to agree with what she's doing. And that's totally fine. And if you're mature enough, then you would know. You don't must agree. And I don't see them coming out, licking out on her, try to fight against her. What? I don't see them doing that. I honestly don't see them doing that. And people don't must agree. And I'm pretty sure she and her friends, the persons around her, they've had disagreements. They've had things where they don't agree on. So why as a total stranger, pick up yourself, you would do it that way, you would give them that money, why the children them, why the houses, but why everything about you? Do you sleep at night thinking about them? It must be, It look like she can't sleep at night. It looks like it's affecting her so bad that she make it her duty to wake up early every morning to talk about it. Lorraine, you need to change your ways. I wouldn't say I hate you. I wouldn't say I don't like you, but I don't like your ways. I don't like how you have to come out and bash another female. That's what I don't like. I enjoy watching so many people's live on Facebook, but whenever it gets to that point, when I know that the hate is coming down, I just take my time and I just creep off and I just exit the lives. Anytime I see the hate coming and all of that, I just exit, because I'm not able to withstand all of that negativity for so many hours. But I enjoy most of the lives. I just think that everyone needs to come together. I feel that a misunderstanding might have happened where somebody says something, you take it the next way, and because you take it the next way, you just say you know like that person, or as a revenge you're gonna speak bad about the person forever. And how is that going to help you? But I know how such negativity are going to help you. There's a lot of people out here on social media. There's a lot of bloggers creating contents. Look at Anne-Marie. I watch her a lot. I love her content. I watch her. She speaks facts. And I'm pretty sure she's not picking a side. I I personally believe that a lot of bloggers, they don't pick side. They don't pick side. They just speak on what they see and they just share their opinions. So why you can't just speak on something and share your opinions? Why you have to speak on it and I bring across so much hate along with your opinion? An opinion is an opinion. You don't need to involve it. You don't need to drag the woman go. You don't need to drag her come. What's wrong? Everything the woman do, if she turn east it bother you, if she turn west it bother you, if she turn north it bother you. You need to change your ways. You might never know what can happen. Look at it. Look at it. Look how the other day, the same person who you were, what I would call that, well, you did a jump. You did a jump up and you did a join the parade with that person because she and Auntie Donna fall out. So you did a jump on the parade, the man, you did the panda parade there. And it's so sad that the same person ended up apologizing and they left you in the dark. Well, you didn't know. Probably you, same one, was surprised, because I would be surprised if every day me and somebody sit down and we try to drag that person there, and then out of the blues the person just get up and apologize to that person. I'm not gonna say the apology was sincere or the person never mean it, but such is life. We just move on. If you want forgiveness, I suggest that you stop posting videos, negative videos. Share your opinion, but don't post negatively about a person that you don't even know personally. People don't share an entire day of their lives on social media. They only share what they want you to see. So the fact that you can talk about why ratty kids weren't in school, why weren't they given a tablet, you don't know what happens when the cameras turn off. So people have to be mindful of that we don't know. There are 24 hours in a day. Somebody comes on live for 3 hours out of the day, and you think you know everything that's happening? Come on. That's crazy. And I see where you try to instigate a lot of things. You try to instigate. You try to create a lot of mix-up among some of the recipients. You speak what you don't know a lot of the times either. We have to make sure so we can verify the authenticity of the stories that that you guys post, that you guys state. I try to make it a disclaimer either in my description or somewhere that I cannot verify the authenticity. Well, I have a problem because I cannot verify the authenticity of these stories that I post. Sometimes I do put that in my description that I just cannot verify. I'm just posting because I don't know how true it is, so I just post. So I don't verify anything. I cannot verify anything. I just post.